Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be looking at something I'm actually really curious to find out about. This is going to be Rematch of the Century, Goku vs. Piccolo by Liam Miller Productions. Now, a few of you might have heard of this guy, specifically because I've actually hired him before to work on my Geek Fight series. All the editing in there, like all the jokes are actually funny, it's all him. All of it. Yeah. Seriously, he actually does a really great job, and that's why I enjoy going to him. Also because he just turns it out in like a week, and I'm just sitting there going like, holy crap, man. If I had to do the same amount of editing it would take me, I wouldn't. Like, no. No. Yeah, he's also done editing for a few other people, like, 2GS Productions, for example. So a lot of the editing they do in their abridges and various other videos, yeah, he had a hand in it. He's been around quite a bit. And I'm certain he's been in other projects as well, but those are just the ones I know off the top of my head. And half of it's because, I hired him. But yeah, I generally really like his level of production. If you're interested, there is a link to the video down below. Make sure to hit it up. This, though, is, and I'm going to just pull this directly from his description. Yep. It's after the battle of, after Boo. Oh, I missed that part. So Goku and Piccolo are having a rematch after Boo. Oh. On the one hand, normally it's like, it's going to be a rematch between Goku and Piccolo. We know how this is going to go. But after Boo, I could actually see Goku being so worn down that it would actually be a fair fight. If anything, I think Piccolo might have an advantage. I mean, he would just be out the energy he gave to Goku for the Spirit Bomb. And Goku would be out the ability to stand. Hopefully they don't go with that part. I don't really know where they're going with this one, but either that or Goku just does his usual thing where he doesn't power up all the way because it's more fun. I mean, it's not like there's an entire, actually rather good TV series out there right now showing, hey, Goku likes to fight so much, he'll let other people catch up and he'll power himself down to make it last longer. It's not like he threatened the universe or anything with super everyone. So yeah, I'm really not sure where they're going with this, but I'm curious to find out. So if you haven't, there's a link below to the original video. Hit it up, and let's get started. Ooh. Always like that fire effect. This is the sound, something about the sound of a fire. Oh my god. His name's Son Goku? I would never have known. Okay, I'm gonna be a little honest. I recognize the music, and it bugs me because I don't know why I recognize it. Pecan Reborn? Oh, you can see some of the outline there, so you know that was edited in. Okay, you can definitely see it there. I think Piccolo is as well, but it's a lot smoother. So with this one.
Piccolo. I don't remember having an actual fight with you ever since we were training for the androids years ago.
Indeed.
That sounded a lot like Goku. I'm wondering, is that a line taken from Super? I mean, Piccolo, yeah, that line for him where he said, indeed. It sounds like something older, but it sounds like a Super line from Goku because it sounds like his actual voice actor in English, too. I wouldn't say Japanese, of course, because it was in English, but also the guy in Japanese died after a while, so... Yeah, it's just one of the things that strike me right off the bat. The voice acting, I wonder where they're taking the clips from.
You have gotten stronger, Goku. However, I hope you don't think I've been slouching around this entire time.
I think the little bit of background music might be a bit too loud.
I can't wait to see how strong you've gotten.
Where are they getting these lines? Or are these just being recorded? Damn. So I wonder... what saga were they taking some of the background effects from? I mean, things for like this, it's so generic. It's what DBZ did a ton of because it's easier to do. Huh. Oddly enough, whenever there's these large whiteout effects, it actually makes the editing look a little smoother. Because it doesn't really show the issues where they're connecting. Honestly, though, this is really good. Also, that little... I'm going to mention it quickly. Just a bit ago, actually, if I can just find the exact frame. One little thing I enjoyed seeing. Okay, I'm going to be lazy and not pull up the actual frame. And wait, I can do this. I have science. I got button. See, right here. Check it out how this is going. We're just going to go through here. See what I mean about it just being clear? I like that because you can barely see where the edited in portions are. But I think overall this is the actual shot. No, you can kind of see how there's a bit of a blur. I'm pretty sure this was edited in on top of the background. But because everything is whited out, it looks a lot smoother. Okay, I think it's coming up. 1 second. Now, if I can just... Where was it? Ah, here we go. Here's the blast. Coming up right now. Ah, here we go. This is something I really wanted to check out. And, buttons work occasionally. See, it's moving, but it's moving so slow. See here? This is one of the issues where it's a little off because the gold effect doesn't match the rest of it. On the other hand, he's shooting the laser, so he would glow a bit. Normally, I'd expect someone to put a frame around him just to make it look more intense, but they didn't, and it works fine because he's glowing at least, and the rest of this guy not glowing makes sense because that would be weird. On the other hand, it also looks a little off because his coloration doesn't match what we're used to. It's one of those things where it kind of does and kind of doesn't work. On the other hand, there should be a section coming right up, like right here. Notice that was the wrong button. Yep. See right here where the beam is about to hit? And we should see Piccolo. He's actually really white right here. But you can see as the beam approaches, he actually is losing coloration because it's saturating him. I like that effect. Now, it's not doing much for the actual land around it. But on the other hand, if they did both whiting out, it would be really hard to see anything. So it makes sense why that would happen. Now this, the glow effect. I like that. Not just because I generally think it looks cool, but because it also hides any of the little editing issues, because it smooths over the edge. So generally, as soon as they power up, I think it would actually become easier to hide any imperfections of when they're put together. Again, that little whiteout fade, I love that. I'm pretty sure that came with the original shot, but it works so well. Dude. Pretty sure that was a scene from Cell. That's what it felt like. If only he went super Namekian, that would make this so much easier. Now, when I say that, I don't mean the actual shot itself of having to edit the fight, but you could add the effect and maybe smooth over some differences. Like right now, if you want to make your own version of Ultra Instinct where it's just a basic white glow around him, that would do really well right here because it would hide these little issues where you can see a bit of the green show through as an outline. See this? Yeah. If only there was... That... Oh god, I don't even want to... I don't even want to think how hard editing that in with all the different mess... Oh... It looks good, I mean, honestly. Catching all the different shots. But how much editing time did you have to put in just to get the KO Ken effect in? That is kind of scary. Also, golden glow, see? I love it. It's a personal thing. I just love whenever there's a glow. Now, that explosion effect looked completely original. Nice on ya. I'm really getting into where you got all this footage from. Although it's a little weird because it's been a Dragon Ball Z fight, but they're actually fighting the entire way through. I was expecting at least an entire arc of filler halfway through by now. It does feel a little off because of that.
You sure haven't stopped training, have you, Piccolo?
Like your son.
Then, let's kick it up a notch.
94 stones? Super Saiyan Goku? Oh, there's an actual theme for it. I didn't realize that. That was just generic background music they had. Okay, pretty sure this is from one of the later shows. Yeah, this looks almost like Super there. Dude. It's always that head race. It just looks so damn cool. Am I biased?
Let's do that.
He wins Super Saiyan and you take off weighted clothes. Or maybe not weighted anymore. Super Survivor. How many... Okay, one. Who are 94 stones? Where can I find more of the music? This is good. Am I the only one who looked like Piccolo's hand was kind of caving in there? Let's be honest. Yeah. Oh, they just keep you up with the Super Saiyan in general. Ooh. I like this one. Also, the little lines at the top, you can tell that's edited in, but it's such a common effect, like right here, that you actually ignore it unless you're specifically looking at it. Good choice of music, too. See, right there. Piccolo, I think he's moving just a little bit slower, but it makes sense in my opinion because not Saiyan. But it actually makes it, at least whenever you're moving faster, I think it tricks the eye into ignoring what's edited in and what's not. Personal opinion, though. Dude. Oh, see, it looked like there was a mix there of what was edited together and what wasn't. God, was he just playing? They actually had a section to pull from where he was just playing the fool dodging. Oh, man. Seriously, I want to get this soundtrack. Oh, man. Coffee. When the small cup isn't enough. Again, see what I mean? I like how it looks whenever you pull in the... Oh, I think I know what they did there. Okay, I just want to take a moment to admit that he just did something that I almost never see. Not right here, but a few sections. Actually, I forget I can have a... I have a thing I can do. Oh, if I hold them down, they'll just keep going. Where was it? I think it was a second. Ah, here. Now, it almost looks like he's flying backwards to avoid the hit. Because they don't really... Yeah, see? He's dodging before he gets hit. This is something... You know they edited it together because of how they're interacting. But it's just something that Dragon Ball Z doesn't really do much. Super, I can't speak for because I haven't watched all of it yet. Z, though... yeah, multiple times. No one really uses flying to dodge nearly as well as they should, because it's three-dimensional. They're always fighting as if they are stuck together. But no, he's starting to fall back before he gets hit, so he's dodging out of the way by flying backwards. But only enough, and it looks cool. And I just like it because it's something you don't really see often. Unless this is an editing mistake, he meant to be hit and they're just doing the timing off. Personally, I like it better this way because it looks like Goku's actually being smart and flying in reverse to dodge, because it's something that would make sense. That's just me, though. See, now that little change right there, if you didn't notice it, it started on green screen onto the background, but then as it expanded, it took over the entire background, which actually looked really good, and you almost made it look seamless as far as I'm concerned. Ooh, looks like they just changed source material. Also, I completely get what this is. This is literally just gratuitous fight porn. It's probably why I'm liking it. I know I made the joke also about how I was expecting an entire season of filler by now. But yeah, when you think about it, a lot of the fights were maybe at this length, and they did actually have that much filler and random cuts between. Ooh. Well, that's an interesting little effect there, the double line. Heavy editing effect, but actually look really cool. Dude. And then, of course, this is part of the actual show, but it looks like it's edited in now compared to, you know, what kind of graphics you're expecting. But no, that's the actual source material there. Now this one, it looks like it's edited in, but only because it looks so much cleaner. As compared, that's the word I can speak, to just... That was like an explosion from Super, it seemed. Sorry, I'm just so distracted because it's like literally just kitty effect right now. I want to look at everything. Oh, this is from early in Dragon Ball Z. Oh, this is taken from Raditz. I recognize this. Oh, he even had the arm missing, didn't he? They hid that. I guess Liam hid that, but oh wow. See, this frame looks a lot better, I think. The edits on this one look really clear. It's weird how whenever he's using older source material, it actually looks easier to match to the older source. Oh, because the art styles are probably more similar, so they blend easier. Again, see right there? Ooh, love that. And again, just check. Ooh, they're actually switching out the attack he's using there. They were editing that in on top of it. Oh, nice. And just gratuitous explosions are fun. Oh, man. Ooh. Is it actually over? Is he
Man,
breathing or
Piccolo,
dead?
After all the training I've done in Otherworld, you still managed to even things out. I knew you would be entertaining.
Oh yeah, after
but this
Boo.
is even
Yeah.
better than I expected.
If I'm that tough, then why don't you step it up, Goku?
What?
What do you mean?
Don't take me for a fool. We both know you're still holding back.
Yeah.
Come on.
Because you haven't
I
died
can
yet.
take it to the next level.
All right then. Here goes.
Also, Goku holding back? That's unheard of. It has come to this by Rumblebee? Ooh. Like it. Oh, you never want to see that face on a fight. That always goes bad. Oh yeah, mouth lasers. I forgot he could do that. Ooh, yeah, foresight when you know you're about to get hit. Yeah, Goku, you might want to work on that, because right now you're doing the property damage. This is before they wished everyone back. It's excusable then. Ah, yes, the multiple lasers everywhere. Has that ever worked in anything? Literally, every time Dragon Ball Z does it, it never works. Dude, they take that from the end of Dragon Ball? You don't usually see anyone do the multiple person technique. No, I think that was one of the movies. I think it was like the beginning training sequence from a movie. Honestly, it looked really good. Well edited together, didn't even seem out of place. Ooh. Is it just me, or is the editing looking smoother as it goes? I think it is. Is he gonna blow up? Did he just go Kaioken? Nice editing! That looked really freaking good! Unless this is from a movie I'm just not aware of. I can't say it's not, but it looks like he actually freaking went Kaioken. Just say the line, please say the line. I want just let Piccolo say Kaioken. Don't know why, but that scene just looked a little small when he was firing off the blasts. Stardust Crusaders from the game.
Rounded.
Really? You put in the freaking new type sound effect? Oh yeah, he can do that. And Piccolo's thinking it. Oh! Now that is actually interesting.
Try to escape that.
He got an extra arm. I guess he needed a hand. Not gonna lie, that effect right there, that was probably the best part of the fight. Just that little moment of, what? It won't work, of course, because obvious reasons. But that was good. He actually outthought Goku in a fight. Laser eyes? I thought that was the clothes beam. What's it gonna do? Blindfold Goku. They'll probably surprise him for like a second, yeah. Smart. Not bad. I think half the fun right now is trying to figure out where the original source material is from. Dude. Oh! Did he just eat it? Cool effect there. I don't think I've ever seen a show actually do that. Like, they'll blow it up, they'll throw it back, they'll throw it to the side. They'll stalemate it, but never really diminish energy. Huh. Yeah, that city's gone. Oh, hey, look, a building. And yeah, it's gone. It is completely gone. Seriously, I hope this is pre-Wish. What? Okay, odd usage there. That one was a little off-putting because he was in dust, but he didn't have a dust effect around him. That one was a little off. Otherwise, good choice, though. Yeah. Seriously, if at the end, and then there's like a death toll, I kind of expect that. Oh, man. Okay, that's definitely something they took from the Saiyan saga early on. But it fits here really well, showing that they're kind of outdoing everyone on the, collateral damage side. That's what Dragon Balls are for. Oh? Compressing the ball. Interesting. Ooh, that fit.
You were amazing, Piccolo.
Also, I like this,
Both keep
like the
training
electric effect they
and
put
make
around him for
ourselves
Super
even
Saiyan
better.
2.
I can't wait to fight you in the future.
Really? Oh, it's over? Son of a... Unless we're going to jump to the future? They're actually jumping to the future. Oh, never mind. And that was gratuitous fight porn. Let's be honest. We know it was. I honestly say, though, I liked it. Generally, it was just really fun. A lot of the fighting itself was really good. Of course, with a lot of the green screen effect, you have the issue where the lines don't quite match up because the background is a little more blurred than the actual characters because they're from different, time periods in the show. Sometimes I'm pretty sure there was a few effects from Super in there. So they looked a little off. That said, it's the extent of what you can do with a green screen, really. Unless you're going to go to, honestly, crazy levels of perfectionism there, in which case, not worth it, man. Just not worth it. But overall, I like it. The fight looks smooth. It looked like they were reacting and interacting as they should. Especially since I'm pretty sure this was Goku from later in the series because Super Saiyan, obvious reasons. And a lot of the Piccolo is from really early on when he was considered the big bad for the 5 seconds Raditz hadn't been in the screen. Yeah. Holdover from Dragon Ball there. I'm actually surprised we didn't see more Dragon Ball stuff. Unless we did and I missed it. That would be disappointing on my end. This was gratuitous fight porn, though. There was so many good shots. So many little details there. And I love how, even though Piccolo lost, Goku had to go to a Super Saiyan level 2 to do it. I mean, sure, this is after Boo, so Goku's probably also exhausted. That said, that was really freaking good. And it showed that Piccolo was actually one-upping Goku in honest tactics. He went Kaioken. Freaking Kaioken. And there was like a little explanation that, yeah, he trained with King Kai because he had died a few times. So, sure. Piccolo has Kaioken. That's brilliant. Also, because the big downside is damage to your body, Namekians regenerate really damn fast. That's actually not really a downside for him. Yeah. It's like, oh no, my arms are useless. Ah, got new ones. Yeah, that's just a thing. I think the best part, though, the part that I found the most engaging, the most innovative, and surprising, because I don't think any version of canon Dragon Ball Z, or Super, I'm not going to mention any others, have ever done this. Piccolo had those extras of him come out, and then they were destroyed and then merged back into him, but he left one arm behind. And you just completely forget about it, but there was actually a reference. I hate when I do that. The reference shot when he actually cut it off when he was doing the special beam cannon. It's like, oh yeah, what happened? Well, that's just probably an issue. But no, apparently that was an intentional choice because that arm was later floating around and it distracted Goku when the orbs were all around and he was about to teleport out. And that's brilliant because it's just a little bit of visual detail pulled from separate sources that overall fit a compelling narrative shown visually. And it's just that little moment of surprise on Goku's part because he never expected a flying arm to be effective. But sure, Kai magic-y stuff at this point, why not? And that little moment of smugness from Piccolo because he got one over on Goku. And as far as I'm concerned, that is the victory right there. I mean, yeah, Goku won. But Piccolo earned it. Holy crap, man. And also, it is weird without a bunch of people on the sidelines commenting or random filler things that don't actually matter coming up. It just feels a little weird for that much fight without distraction and just the fighting. And it looks good. Also, there was no random monologuing. It was like, oh, yes, my power is maximum. I know that's a Broly reference, but at this point, there's always a good level of monologuing in DBZ. It's so weird to just see the fight. No BS around it. It's like, it doesn't break my disbelief or anything. It's there. It's like, huh. They're actually focusing and taking this serious, but at the same time having fun. Weird. I enjoyed that. So yeah, if you haven't already, there's a link below to the original video. Make sure to hit that up because it was just really good. And he mentioned he's going to be doing another rematch of Goku versus Beerus, which I think we all know how that will end. Beerus will destroy the universe and the video will end. Maybe not the universe. Let's go with the planet. Yeah. Although it's a video, so they could go either way. Whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.